Yo, this is your favorite first generation LordVucious Apollo Creed, and we're gonna go ahead and get busy with the third stage of this socket playthrough, part 2 of course. Anyway, we begin with another high-speed section, and this high-speed section is actually kind of different from all the other high-speed sections in this game. This is the only high-speed section that takes place in the stage that we're about to take place. Well, the stage about to be in. Anyway, really nothing, as usual, really nothing special about these high-speed stages. Just quickly blow your way through the end, probably getting a whole bunch of invincibility items along the way, trying to get to the end. Anyway, let's see here. Okay, having some jumping issues. There we go. Let's rush through here. We should be nearing the end right about now. Pretty short high-speed stage. But anyway, about point totals right quick. I don't think I mentioned it. You get continues for every 3,000 points that, I mean not 3,000, 30,000 points that you earn. So with the amount of lives you can get, and depending on how good your point total is, it's pretty much almost impossible to die in this game. Well, it's possible to die, it's nearly impossible to game over. Maybe unless it's your first playthrough, but that's a whole different subject altogether. Anyway, third stage is the Olein Caverns. I'm not sure if that was a misspelling or whatnot. It's supposed to be oil caverns, but the point of the matter is, it's pretty much a cavern filled with oil, which is kind of odd because in this stage there are really no oil traps anywhere. It's more like a typical mining stage, with the main gimmick being mine carts. And once you press that little button, you get a carrier that pretty much carries your minecart to a different section of the stage. And just like that, got 2 1-ups. Like I said, there's gonna be a ton of 1-ups collected in this game. So anyway, riding on minecarts and trying to see if we can get into that little hole right there, and it doesn't look like it's going to. So jumping off and let's get moving. Oh, I never meant there is a new stage hazard in this particular stage. I think it's only exclusive in this stage, and it's the rotating blades. You saw me get hit by those rotating blades earlier. Kind of a, I don't want to say a dick move, another dick move, but if you don't know where they're coming from and you're running at high speeds, you can easily run straight into them and lose a bit of health. Alright, done with the athletic area. Now for the labyrinths, which overall can be boring at times. But if you're into the exploration thing and backtracking, especially if you lose your way, it can be alright. It can be alright at times. Anyway, I'll let the music in this stage. Let's not let the music in the whole. How do you? Oh yeah. Probably that spring was a trap. Lesson learned, don't jump on every spring sometimes. And there I go, getting hit by spinning blades again, just rushing into it, not knowing that it was going to be there. Anyway, where was I? The music. The music of Socket is actually really good. I personally like a majority of the tracks in this game. This one isn't my favorite, but I love the beat. The beat and the rhythm is really good, and the accompanying music that plays with the beat meshes together really well. Anyway, when I was going through this stage, I was expecting a door. You know how we're talking about sometimes in Labyrinth you get a door that leads you to a bonus stage and takes you to a different part of the area? There was none. That, or I didn't find it. What I did find was the door to the boss. This time, the Time Dominator is spewing fire with the area filled with oil. And this is a really easy fight. A majority of the time, the fire doesn't even hurt you. And even if it does hit the oil, the fire only spreads only a few spaces. And you can even douse it with water, as you saw. Really easy fight. Nothing special, nothing hard. A few hits and you're just done with it. So with that was the Olein Caverns. Get my point tool and we'll start off the fourth section of the game, which as always starts with a new high-speed area. So let's see what we're gonna get here. Get charged, get amped, and blaze! Like I told you that this was similar to Sonic. I honestly do like the high speed courses of the game. As blatant as a copy attempt of Sonic it is, if it was mostly like this, I think it would have pulled it off really well. See all these boosters? You get an incredible sense of speed. Oh, yeah. Be careful of standing too long on the vertical rising rockets. They could be platform crushers and you take damage. Anyway, done with the fourth high-speed section, and we're gonna begin the actual fourth stage. Let's see now. The fourth stage, the Stone Age. Remember, this is still based around time travel. Of course, back in the third stage, I have no clue what the Olein Caverns time period is supposed to be. I don't know what major time period looking for oil or mining could be. Never mind mining and oiling together. Anyway, Stone Age. Pretty much a fire stage. Lots of lava all over the place. And surprisingly enough, that is not the main hazard. The main hazard is half pipes. But that's pretty much every stage. In some sections, the half pipes can be strong. Half pipes be strong, yo. But really, that's just me forgetting to actually boost jump from that side. And I kept boost jumping off of the opposite end. Anyway, like I said, lots of lava, some base traps, and you saw that big hill mound? That's no hill or no mound. You'll see a clearer picture of what that is later. Otherwise, there are also a few enemies, but you won't see them very much. Probably the main enemy that you see most often is those little electric lizard things. Those things are really small, and you can easily miss a kick over them, especially if you're moving real fast. Those things are highly annoying to me. I'll probably get hit by those things more if I'm not getting hit by the lava rushing through the area. Anyway, more labyrinth. And it's probably about this time where the labyrinth starts to get tricky. Well, more tricky. Oh, there's another enemy. But you see those doors? Well, first, you saw that mound. A robo dinosaur that takes 3 kicks to take out. Really durable in comparison to most enemies that takes 3 hits to take down. But as I was saying, the labyrinths are starting to get a little more complex. The doors that you saw, they are one-way doors. If you take a wrong route, you wind up going through a door, can't go back. Especially if you're just now realizing that you're backtracking and you're gone the wrong way. But all you can do is just realize you make a mistake and just keep going. So anyway, here, let's jump. Waiting for, there we go. Getting for the platforms, trying to make sure I don't get hit by the mace. Get yet another one up, and bonus time. It's another moving platform one. This one I actually kind of studied. Like I said, I may have played this through once or twice, but past experiences when I owned this pretty much made me forced to study which one of these moving platforms are the right path. Actually, in the first one, the first moving platform section that I did in stage 1, back in the first part of this playthrough, I actually knew I was supposed to go on the third one, but I went on the second one on accident. Well, on reflex, not, well, on accidental reflex. Regardless, bonus area complete, and now we're just moving on. As for the music in this stage, it's nice. I think Olein Cavern is better than this one. But like I said, it's cool, it's nice. I already talked about the whole soundtrack being decent. Of course, I never talked about the Emerald Forest or the Treasure Castle themes. Well, at the time of part 1. Well, I might as well get that out of the way until I reach the end of this section where I wind up going the wrong way again. Anyway, like I said, like I was trying to say, love Emerald Forest's theme. Treasure Castle's pretty good, but kind of second tier. And of course, I can't ignore the high speed areas. The area of the high speed, the themes of the high speed areas. Dang, I'm not thinking right. Anyway, high speed areas theme, excellent, love it. The boss theme, fight the Time Dominator, really cool. It's good. It's good enough for that boss vibe. Anyway, I think I should be nearing the end of the section. Yes, I am. Now for the Time Dominator Battle of the Stone Age, where he shoots bone cannons. In the meantime, after he fires 2 homing bones, yeah, a big old dinosaur pretty much comes in and tries to chomp our hero socket. But it comes in so slow that even if you're far away, once you're aware of what's going on, you can easily go to the corner and be safe. You can destroy the bones, rush to the other side every time the Time Dominator leaves, hit the Time Dominator when he comes out, and I think I'm gonna go there. He's boned! Yeah, he got boned. I've got a perpetual boner from listening to this. Funny. Anyway, Stone Age done. Part 2 finished. And I'll see you at part 3 of the Socket playthrough. So until then, have fun and take care.